Taco here, welcome back to Feed the Beast DW20 1.7.10. This is episode 3. Now, before I start, there's a couple of things I want to say. First is thank you very much for all the comments on episode 1. I'm actually recording this before episode 2 goes out. Does that make sense? So episode 2 was recorded before episode 1 went out, which is why I never mentioned anything in episode 2 about all the comments. I'm going to try and apply to comments like I used to, but because I've got 120 comments, I can't apply to them all, so I don't feel left out if I've not replied. I've only replied to a couple directly, and you're all very important to me. I don't want to single anyone out, but so I've not replied to anyone directly just for saying thanks. I've replied to a couple of information posts, comments, but I have not actually replied to all the welcome backs, and there was like 120 comments. It's amazing. I'm quite overwhelmed, so thank you very much for welcoming me back, and I am going to carry on in a minute. Now, you may have noticed yesterday's episode was called something to do with golden apples, even though there was no golden apples in it. It was only after I finished recording I've realised, I thought, what am I doing? I've got all this gold here. I've got like nearly 2 stacks left still. I've got all this gold and all these apples, and I died because of no regen. Oops, and there's lag because I shift clicked. That someone in the comments told me, I think it was Stiax, linked me to a thread on Reddit, and that lag from the crafting there, something it's believed to be something to do with Binny's mods. So people know about it, so hopefully that'll get fixed. As you can see, I'm getting loads of these berries. I've got nearly a stack and a quarter there, which is quite nice. So yeah, thanks for the comments. I hope you enjoy the series as it progresses. Now, and one other thing from the comments is, yes, I do plan to stream, but it won't be today. This is Wednesday, I'm recording this. It won't be for a couple of weeks, but I do plan to get to streaming again. Right, so I've made some golden apples, so I can regen. As you see, I have actually been exploring a bit, and I've actually already made 4 and 8, and so I've made 12 now. So I'm throwing golden apples at it a bit. I've been for a bit of an explore between episodes. I've been on a little boat journey. So in my inventory there, you see I've got my little boat, and I got caught out at night, which is why I had to use some apples. So I made a sleeping bag. Sleeping bags are pretty straightforward. I can't remember how to turn that sorting off. I made a sleeping bag, so now I can sleep out and about, and it doesn't reset your bed, which is very nice. I thought it was on there, resetting that, but nah, I'll find out. I'm sure someone will kindly tell me. So I've had a bit of an explore. So if you look at the map, I've been north, and I've been inland a bit, and there's a village there. There's a village here, it's quite interesting. There's a railcraft building there made out of bricks. So that had a chest with some stuff, and it's got a steam generator in there as well. I actually left for now. I want a rolling machine. I'll go back and get them at some point. There's a blacksmith which had a chest, and there's a tower, Farmcraft tower. So that was pretty cool. And there's also an NPC in that building there. That building. Who traded me an emerald for 9 coal. So that's quite nice. No, not 9 coal, 16 coal. And then I also went south on my boat. And there's another village down there. There's also got a blacksmith, so I got some loot out of there as well. It's looking quite nice. Now, what I do like is I'm going to talk about my building plans in a bit anyway. But I do like there's this natural harbour there that I quite like the look of, with applied energistics meteor there as well. But little natural harbour there, I quite like the look of that. I quite fancy possibly building something around the mouth of this. Right. What I'll start today's episode with is a bit of Mistcraft, because the Nether fortress I found is like 700 metres away from the Nether portal, so I do not want to be crazying it up and having to run there and back all the time. So I'm going to do a little bit of Mistcraft crafting right now, and first thing we need for that is, I believe it's an ink mixer is what we need. In fact, I know it's an ink mixer because I checked on the wiki, because I couldn't remember how to create the linking panels. So yeah, I need some smooth stone and some glass. So I'm going to cook up and cook up some of that. So in my lovely oven. Now, be careful that doesn't go back in. Well, that should go in. Right. What was I saying? Yeah, ink mix there. What else do I need? I need some leather. I need some paper. I need some ink. I think I need more ink than I've got. Paper, yeah. There's some smooth stone, and then we should get some glass coming through in just a second. And I believe I need a bit more ink, if I remember correctly, because I think each link panel needs 2 inks. In fact, let me quickly go. Oh, it's night time. Scary. Ooh. There we go. Right. There's lots of squid around. I believe Teddy here mentioned it on one of his comments that there's possibly too many squid. There seems to be a lot of squid. As you can see them all down there. Right, I'll tell you what, I'll kill a couple of these squid. I'll meet you back in the base. Okay then, here we are. I've got 9 ink sacks now, so that's okay. And got some glass, wonderful. So with the glass, I need to make. Get out my way, you. I need to make some of them glass bottles, wonderful. And I want 1 there, 5 of them, and 2 bits of wood. Will get me my ink mixer. Wonderful. And really quickly, got no water source in my base, but I've got one right outside, so that's okay. I need these filled with water. And I need to mix them with 2 ink sacks. There's 1. There's 2 vials of ink, wonderful. So in here now I can put the ink in, and I can put the paper in, and I can get myself 2 link panel pages. 1, 2, wonderful. And I can combine them. Do they stack? I do. Combine them with leather to get myself some unlinked link books. Excellent. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to link one in my base here, like so. And the second one is going to go with us to the nether, which I'll do off camera because it's like a 5-minute journey through the nether. I'll do that off camera, and I shall meet you very shortly in the nether. Before I go though, a couple of things I'm going to do is, off camera, I'm going to make a little start on Thaumcraft. Now this is all stuff I've looted, by the way. I've been into the nether fortress. I've not found a blaze spawner yet though, but a couple of chests. I don't think I can do anything with this horse armor, but I might have a horse at some point, so I took a couple. And oh, there's a Mistcraft building at the south village I found, so I pinch a writing desk. Although I don't plan to be making Mistcraft ages soon. There was a library, so I got plenty of books, and I also used my wand on one, so I've got a found Nomicon. I want to start doing a bit of research off camera, so I'm building an arcane weight table and a research table off camera. I want to get that done so I can do a bit of researching and combining of aspects. So I'll probably get that done, and when that's done, I'll head into the nether and I'll meet you there. I made a trash can as well, by the way, just to bin any stuff that I don't need. Cool. I shall see you in a bit in the nether when hopefully I've found a blaze spawner. Back in a bit. And as promised, here we are. We have got a lovely blaze spawner. So what I need to do now is give myself a way back home. So I'm going to place my overworld linking book down. Now I'm kind of glad this is in Mistcraft. If I had made Mistcraft, I'd have maybe restricted it to the overworld and to Mistcraft ages, but this would have been a hell of a trek. Having to come here, having to run all the way here just to fight some blazes. So I'm very grateful that this is actually in the mod. the ability to put these books everywhere. Right, back to the other world. Oops, excuse me. And as I said, I was going to make a start on Farmcraft, and I noticed that my base was horrible. It had mud and well, just stone everywhere, and I thought I was letting myself down and letting you guys down by not having it a little bit prettier. So after I built some little Farmcraft things, I placed them in here. I built this little room here. I placed them. I thought, well, that was terrible. So I have chiseled some cobblestone. So that's just cobblestone. So it's actually nothing fancy, and that's just vanilla spruce. I think the spruce would look real nice in there. I'm guessing that's a faithful texture pack that makes it look quite nice. I like that floor. So I made this a little bit. So I had to move these across one. Now I've got a nice little XP line down there. Got room for a couple more. I found some nether wart while I was in the nether as well, which is nice. So I can get some of that planted. I'm going to need that for potions as well. Found a random slime ball on the floor. I'm not sure where that was from. I'm guessing from a magma. Well, must be from a magma cream, I guess. And that's the amount of netherrack I dug out getting to where I was. So before we head back, I'll put a stand down there. It is. Before we head back and fight some blazes, I just wanted to get this table made so that I could research Victus, which is Aqua and Terra, so now I can keep scanning stuff. And yeah, I've got my power over from there, and I've got a little bedroom down here that I need to put a bit of decoration in. Right then, now you may notice on my NEI there, I've got dark steel highlighted, and as part of what I'm going to do this season is, just before I head back to the nether, part of what I'm going to do this season, I want to be quite Ender IO heavy at the start, because Ender IO's added a lot of new stuff since I last played it, and I watched Vagrim's mod guide on it yesterday. I half watched. I watched while playing, so I missed a lot of the detail, but I got the general gist. And make linking books, get blaze rods. So as you can see there, put in dark steel. And what I did was, while I was doing this, I made some. So I've got loads of dark steel there. So I am actually going to see what this stuff's like. Now, what I did was I kept one in there. So to make dark steel, you need to put some coal through the stag mill to make it into coal powder. Then that goes in the alloy smelter. You've got to put it on alloys only mode. Now be careful when you're doing that, because if you configured to go top bottom and you've got in out like I have, so I've got all my ingots in there. When I went to alloy mode, it started sucking things in. It made me free invar, which isn't the end of the world, but because I'm going to need invar anyway. But just be careful when you do switch modes. It will switch what kind of things it pulls in. So in alloy mode, obviously in alloy mode, it can pull ingots in. So it pulled loads of ingots in, and I say I only made 3 invar ingots, so it's not the end of the world. What this also did was drained all the energy really quick. So I'm guessing if you look at the recipe for this, there you go, 20,000 RF each one. So you can see that's using a lot. If we look at something normal, let's say turning a normal dust, is that just alloys? No. Silver, there we go, that's just 2,000, so it's 10 times as much as silver. Where's all the other ones? Well, 192, Christ, that's why I haven't found them yet. So there you go, normal metals take 2,000 RF. To make one of these dark steels takes 20,000, so it drained the energy real quick. So as you can see, I've had to put more coal in there, and but there we go, we've got some dark steel, nice. So I'm actually going to use this now. So what this can be used for? There's that stuff that looks good. Reinforced obsidian, that's witherproof, so I'll be making some of that at some point. But what I'm actually making, and that I'll be using as well, I'm looking forward to making one of them, an enchanter that actually lets you pick what enchant you want. So just if you've not seen that before, if a certain amount of levels and an item, say if I put a feather in the item slot, it'll give me a featherfall book. So you can actually make enchanting books And I'll get to that pretty soon when I get more diamonds and stuff. But that's one of the things I'm looking at doing sooner rather than later, because I want to start being able to enchant stuff. Now this is what I'm going to make. Now if you look at this, it can be empowered and it can have glider wings. Now I'm not exactly sure how to do the upgrades on him yet, so I'm just going to make it and use it as the base metal just for now, because I think it adds more. I think Vagrim says it's the same as diamond, or possibly better than diamond. So I'm going to make the armour, and there's also a sword called the Ender. If you look at that, it says increased skull and ender pearl drops, so that's going to be pretty useful to have. 6 attack damage, so it's actually going to be less than what I've got at the minute, because the one I've got at the minute is 8 attack damage. That's just a plain ruby one, but that's what I'm going to make anyway. So I want a chest, pair of legs, pair of, oops, I thought I was making a pair of boots then, a helmet, pair of boots, and a sword. There we go, the Ender. So yeah, I need to work out how to empower these, which you don't need to tell me in the comments. I'll check out the wiki and work that out before the next episode. But I want to get. I'm guessing these are all enchantable as well, so I'll be looking at enchanting them. So yeah, that's the armour I'm going for. So I'm planning to be doing mob spawning and stuff through Ender Eye, or I plan to be wearing Ender Eye Go gear for the foreseeable future in this series. I'm going to be an Ender Eye wearing using type of guy, if that makes sense. Right, that can go in there. And what I need now then is I need to try and make it safe in the nether to fight those blazes without dying. So what do I want to do here? A bit of wood. I don't know if wooden doors will be good enough, but I'm going to make a couple anyway and see how they are. Cool, right, let's head to the nether. See what fun I can have dying. Now, something else I've not talked about is what my actual plan for this series is. My build plan, I've got 2 options I'm thinking of. The first is to rebuild the Titan that I had in 1.5.2. Now, since 1.5.2, there's been the addition of chisel and carpentry blocks. I can't remember what it's called. Carpentry. Carpenter's blocks. I'm not sure if it's called carpenter's tools. So I can make the Titan different. I can make it look a lot more Titany. For anyone who's not seen my previous series, Titan is from. Why? A Titan's from Warhammer 40,000. It's a giant robot. It's like a 20-story tall robot, and it's going to be dangerous, isn't it? I was hoping to run in there and put some light in there to slow the spawn down. I don't think light stops these spawning. Oh Christ, there's 3 of them now. It's getting worse. I don't know how I'm going to do this. Can we... see what I want to do. I don't want to get stuck in here. Set on fire. Oops. So that's one choice I've got, is to rebuild a Titan. Since the last series I did, which from before, when I was still doing Minecraft, the 2 series I was doing before I had my little break, I was doing Resident Raz and I was doing Utopia. And on Utopia I built the Wayne Manor, and I quite liked having a... right in the face. I'll tell you what I need here. I know what I need here. I need some half slabs. quick, is it? Hello. Oh, there's far too many of these. I was kind of build bigger, and although the Titan's a massive build, there's not a lot of space inside a Titan, so it's building a big thing but having a real compact stuff inside it, if that makes sense. Whereas if I want to build big, my other option is there's a place in England, in London, called Battersea Power Station, which has been a derelict power station for many years, and it's getting rebuilt into some, look how many there is, into some flash apartments. But I've always liked the look of the building. It's a real nice industrial. Yeah, you've got one. It's a real nice industrial looking building. It's quite easy to just Google search Battersea Power Station if you've never seen it. That's my other option. So it's either the Titan or that. So I'd actually like to hear what you guys think on which one you think I should do. So yeah, they can get. Oh shit! I'm gonna burn to death. Quick. Ooh. Right, let's. I'm making a cock of this. I am making a big cock of this. I need. Right. Let's see if it's safe to go through it. And it is. Okay. I'm actually going to sneak up to it. So yeah, it's either a big build. Oh, that's dangerous. That is very dangerous. I don't actually want to be doing that. We can actually spawn down here, I think. That should, I think, slow down the spawn. I think it does. Like I said, I don't think it stops it. I think it should slow it down some. I'm going to fill this in because I don't want them spawning in here. We'll turn it into an actual little mob farm area. I'm going to want them spawning down here, so. What's behind here? I'm a bit quiet, so I apologise for that. It's bad video making that, it's going quiet. Trying to think at the same time as fight. Right, we back off. So yeah, so what I'm getting at is Blazey just waiting for me. What I'm getting at is the two choices are a big build that's compact or a big build that's open plan, if you know what I mean, a big spacious build. So that's my build plan for the series. Right, tell you what, I'll keep my finger near the record button because I don't want to die off camera again like I did yesterday. Make sure my health stays up, and I should be back in a bit when I've got this a little bit more sussed out than it is at the minute. Whew, that was close. I was down to half a heart then. I just managed to eat an apple in time. Right, I'm gonna have to give up on this for now. This is, I don't know, this has certainly changed, or I'm sure I've played hard mode servers before, but the spawn rate in here is crazy. It's just full of these guys. So if it's changed to me like this, then I'm quite happy with that because it's a lot of fun. What I'm going to do is, so I don't keep wasting golden apples. Ooh, shit. I'm actually going to leave now because I've managed to grab hold of 4 blaze rods and some blaze powder. I'm going to go. I can make a brewing stand, which means I can make fire resist potions, so I can actually fight these guys proper. And I should have maybe done that if someone's got the minimum amount of blaze rods, but I can safely leave now. Yeah, I'll take them back with me. So a bit of vanilla stuff now. Then let's have a look at brewing. So it's just 3 cobble, 1 blaze rod. Wonderful. Couldn't read that while I was there. Wonderful. And I suppose I want a nice little table for that, don't I? Let's do it nice. Let's have a nice farmcraft table for it. There we go. And I guess that can go. I can be brewing in my bedroom. Why not? It can go over there. So what I need to do now then is get a few materials together, and of course I can't make regen potions yet, but I can certainly make the fire resist. I need some slimes for that actually. I've got that 1 slime ball with me there. Have I got any more? Oh, no, I've only got 1, so I may have to go. Oh, I made a jaded ladder as well. I was making the place look a bit nicer. I may have to go up into a slime island to get a slime tree. So I'm gonna cut again. I just started recording then because I thought I was gonna die. I didn't want to miss it. Yeah, I'll cut again. I'll get some slime sorted. Get some fire resist potions made, and then I think my next step. That seemed to be working okay though. My next step is working out how to get gas. Now I ain't got feathers, so I can't really make arrows yet, but I want some gas tiers. And I'm back, and I made a clock because I like the look of it, and it's 24 hour analog clock. Look at that, lovely. I can see what time it is without looking outside. I need to be able to work out. So that's 6 in the morning. Wonderful. Right then, so I'm just going to quickly actually make some fire resist potions. Although I'm not going to go back to the nether just yet. I'm going to go sort that place out off camera. If I make myself some bottles and just quickly jump up there, do like the jaded ladder. Oh, skeleton over there. Oh, skeletons everywhere. Shades. Get away. Hid under a tree. Oh no. That's the problem of having a hole for your door, isn't it? It's quite hard to get back in if there's a skeleton shooting at you. Well, I'm glad I had some hit points left. Right, so I've got 3 water bottles. Bloody dangerous. Dangerous bloody base. Let's shut that door. Keep them people outside. So, I've been in a single player little test world. I've been having a look at the dark steel armour, and it's actually quite intuitive. I like it. So I want 3 water bottles in there. First of all, a bit of nether warts, and also want a slime. The slime ball I found, and a blaze powder gets me a magma cream. Bit of vanilla stuff, just in case you've never done vanilla. Come on. Magma cream is going to turn it into a fire resist 3 minutes, and then redstone will turn it into an 8 minutes. So that's going to give me, just from that, it's going to give me 24 minutes of fire resist. So I'll be able to go back into that place. I'll still need some heals. That thing happened again. That moves all my bar all over the place. I'm still going to need some golden apples with me because I'm going to get hit by them still. But because they do melee attacks as well, blazes, of course. There we go, 3 minutes. But they're not going to do fire damage, so it's be a bit easier, and I'll make it so it's nice and safe in there. Oops. Oh, eat it, silly. There we go. And I'll make it so it's nice and safe in there, and half slab it so I can just go kill blazes when I need to. Wonderful. So this dark armor stuff, I've been checking it out, and empowered needs a vibrant crystal, which is from Ender.io. Now I'm not quite at the stage where I can do this yet, so I would like to do it, but I can't do it just yet. So there's a vibrant crystal. Vibrant crystal is an emerald with alloy nuggets around it. Vibrant alloy is made in the alloy smelter. Use energetic alloy and ender pearl. Energetic alloy is gold with redstone and glowstone. So I've got the bits to make the energetic. I can't make the vibrant yet because I need ender pearls. So I'm getting to a stage where I'm starting to need to hunt for enderman very soon. Excuse me. Hunting for enderman very soon. So that's what I'll be doing off camera. I'm trying to get my first couple of ender pearls. So what you do is, just in an anvil, you put that item in an anvil with a vibrant crystal and 20 levels. So I wasn't actually making enough note of that before. So a vibrant crystal plus 20 levels in an anvil will make it empowered 1, and then each of these capacitors and more levels will make it empowered 2, empowered 3, and empowered 4. And as you go to empowered 4, it unlocks other stuff like the goggles revealing and stuff like that. So you can add all nice different bits to it. Very cool. So the leggings, for example, I think you need to be a high level of empowered to get speed 3 on them. So you can do that, and then you can enchant them as well. So one thing I'm looking forward to making is this guy, the enchanter. So I should be able to make a really strong set of armour and a weapon from that. Excellent. I'm not sure what he gets when he's got more empowerment on it, but there we go. That's what I'll be doing once I am able to do that. But for the enchanter I need diamonds, and for the other stuff I need ender pearls. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap up this episode here, and between episodes I'm going to do a load of mining down there, get a decent amount of resources, hopefully get some diamonds, and see if I actually find any emeralds, because I haven't found any emeralds yet. If I remember rightly, even in 164 they're not just in extreme hills anymore, they're everywhere, I think. But that might change again. I'll double check the wiki for that, and if not I can trade in with the villager over there if I get a load of coal. So I'm going to go do a couple of hours work, getting some resources, and then next episode I'll see about trying to get these upgraded a bit, see how that goes. Okay, thank you as always for watching. I hope it was entertaining. I'm sorry I didn't die, but I came close, and I'll see you next time. Cheers, bye.